Manchester United have come to such a pass that the first few post-Fergie years could be recalled as if the halcyon days. Last season, Erik ten Hag was dismissed at the end of October following a wretched start to the season, winning only 3 of their opening 9 Premier League fixtures. However, the worst was yet to come. Ruben Amorim has been put through the ringer since packing his bags at Sporting Lisbon, where he had mined such riches, established the Leos as Portugal's defining current side, but has since struggled to get a tune from his Red Devils side, who languished to a 15th place finish in the league and lost the Europa League final to Tottenham. It's no surprise the manager, seeking to employ an aggressive, high-pressing system, wanted to stay in his homeland until the end of the 2024-25 season, but was informed by Ineos it was now or never. All very doom and gloom, yada yada yada. However, Man United are massive and will be looking to turn a corner over the coming months as they prepare for a clean slate. Indeed, that famous Old Trafford pull remains intact and, moreover, a new strategy has been fashioned to better the chances of a revival. Man Utd's new transfer strategy. It's telling that Matheus Cunha, one of the most dangerous forward in the Premier League last season, barricaded himself away from the interest of Arsenal and of Aston Villa. He shielded himself from the temptation of a bumper paycheck in the Saudi Pro League. And why? Man United came calling, of course, activating Cunha's £62.5 million release clause. Amorim has a new star man to tinker with next term, one hailed for his absolutely sensational football IQ by Micah Richards on Match of the Day last season, the pundit continuing to call him the best at everything at Wolverhampton Wanderers. And that's not all. Bryan Mbeumo may well be joining the new United project, having informed Champions League qualified sides like Arsenal, Newcastle United, and Tottenham of his preference to move from Brentford to the theater of dreams this summer. The 25-year-old scored 20 goals across 38 league games last year and has already been the subject of a failed bid from United, though they will continue to push for the forward, who is rated in excess of £60 million. However, Spurs will too, and having appointed Thomas Frank to replace Ange Postecoglou, the narrative has changed somewhat. He's giving the Londoners his consideration. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his band of suits will remain calm and confident, but a backup plan wouldn't go amiss. Man United lineup Mbeumo alternative. As per ESPN, Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo has been shortlisted by Jason Wilcox as a dreamy alternative to Mbeumo, having been on the club's radar for a few months at this stage. United's chief executive officer, Omar Barada, is determined not to pay beyond a reasonable price point for Brentford talisman, thus suggesting Semenyo, 25, could be an interesting fallback, given he's available for slightly less at £50 million. Tottenham have also been credited as admirers. Man United might be prioritizing the signing of Mbeumo, but in Semenyo, they might actually find an even better fit for Amorim's system. Why Antoine Semenyo could be perfect for Amorim. Bournemouth signed Semenyo from Championship side Bristol City for £10.5 million in January 2023, and they haven't looked back. The appointment of Andoni Iraola has been the making of him, having notched 19 goals and 9 assists across the past 2 Premier League seasons, including 17 direct contributions from 34 matches across the recent campaign. Not just a potent threat, Semenyo could rival Mbeumo in underlying qualities, perhaps with fleeter feet and a steelier ball-carrying game, which may well lead to him being the better pick for Amorim's project, playing on the right side of a center forward who has yet to be welcomed to the fold. That is to say, Semenyo is not just a driven striker at goal, but also a committed defensive force, ranking among the top 3% of positional peers in the Premier League last year for blocks, the top 23% for clearances, and the top 8% for aerial duels, 1 per 90, as per FBref. He also averaged 6.1 successful duels per game, as per SofaScore, whereas Mbeumo, another combative forward, won 4.7 per match. It is for this reason, then, that Semenyo has been declared a dual monster and a workhorse off the ball by analyst Ben Mattinson. Make no mistake, at times across the past year, Mbeumo has simply been unplayable in the final third, as was marveled by Frank following a 4-2 win over Newcastle. But Semenyo is faster, more physical, and, perhaps, a more dynamic attacking threat given his propensity to succeed across a range of attacking positions. Ultimately, either signing would illustrate nicely Man United's refined transfer strategy, securing the signatures of Premier League-proven players. Goals were in short supply last year. Amram's front line at times a picture of an arid desert. Dry, isolated, and showing only a mirage of newfound attacking inspiration before lapsing back into old ways. But Semenyo would change that, partnering Cunha in the manager's three-fork defensive line. His robust athleticism, eagerness to fire consistent shots off, and indeed his defensive work rate align with Amram's tactical principles, with that latter element sure to be instrumental in getting the notorious three-man backline up and running. Elegant, graceful, and powerful. As Jamie Redknapp says, this forward's got the lot, and is only going to get better over the coming years.